Testing microphone 1, 2. Testing microphone 1, 2. Hey everybody, how's it going? Biff back with you again today. Hope everyone's doing well. My wife's at home upstairs resting. She having a little stomach issue. Our daughter, like 3 weeks ago, had like a 24-hour bug where she came home on the way home from school. She said she wasn't feeling good. She came home. First thing she did when she came home is went in the bathroom and threw up. And then, so that was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then until she went to bed around like 7:30, 8, she couldn't keep anything down. And so we kept her home the next day, and she was fine. She was fine. I mean, she probably threw up between 3 and 7. She probably threw up about 7 or 8 times. 3 and 8, maybe 5 hours. Just couldn't keep anything down, not even water. Not even water. And so kept her out of school the next day because, she didn't have a fever, but we didn't really know until she ate how she was going to feel. But yeah, the next day she was fine. Just really weird. So my wife is, she's upstairs. She hasn't been feeling good. She's thrown up a couple of times today at work. So she came home early from work and she's upstairs resting right now. So praying for good health for our family. And I'm down here streaming. And let's get everybody in here. So I'm gonna pin this. Pin that. And then start up Steam. I don't think I started up Steam yet. Got the wait list here from Is There Any Deal? So Astroneer is no longer on sale. That was the top one. That was at the top of my list. It was 72% off. It is now 19% off. And it looks like it's part of a subscription in Fanatical. So, and then that's pretty much it. The first first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 18. There's 20 games on sale that are on my wish list. But nothing that's going to grab my attention, I don't think. So Steam, on the other hand, let's look at, I'm eating a little bit of raisin toast this morning. You have only 5 minutes to silently explode your way through the hordes of corrupted entities in a retro FPS roguelike liminal nightmare. And Timmy is here to help. Vital Shell. Vital Shell is a single-player top-down arena shooter. Code Vein 2. Hope I'm turning into a mermaid. Dungeon Antiqua. Bolt. Hunting simulator. Realistic waterfowl hunting simulator. Calls, decoys, a boat, your hunting skills. Feel the thrill of real hunting without leaving your home. Marbles, marbles. How many dudes? Evo Creo, Goblin Meg, Modularity, Elsewhere. Explore, dig for resource, build factories. And that's it. That was quick. Oh, boy. So I did install and play some Alchemy Factory yesterday. Testing microphone. Okay. Boost it up a little bit, I think. Testing microphone. Too high. Bring it back a little. Testing microphone. I'll just turn it down and leave it. Leave it here. That's fine. If you can't hear me, turn up your speakers. Right? All right, we're going back into Torquay. We did win the league with 7 games to go. But as you can see, we had a little hiccup against Horsham because I played a very rotated squad. I played a lot of youngsters. I think it's interesting that some of my players now, it says that they are unavailable for the next match. I don't know why. I don't know why. The game isn't telling me why. Did I wish the game would tell me why? Yes. So Mansour is on international duty. We're going to bring, and get our regular team up here again. Got it. Thank you so much, Blessed. How's it going? Good to see you too. Thanks for pointing that out to me. I'm glad I saw that. I saw your chat come up in the corner of my eye. I'm glad I did. Yeah, I was just saying that our last game we lost 6-1 because I played basically I actually played James sure-handed. Maybe I should rename him to sure-footed because he gave up 6 goals. But my My back four was not my starters, not even all my usual backups. I just played a completely. So he's on international duty, so I have to play Hammond because Joe Bob Wallace is on international duty. Okay, who do I have? Cook wants to play more. Hmm. Okay, you're up here. Thank you. Thanks for, yeah. I'm glad we won the league with 7 games to go because now starter. I don't know. It says unavailable for next match. I don't know why. It doesn't say they're injured. Doesn't say that they're on international duty. It just says they're unavailable. I don't know why. He's also not available. Yeah, so I've got two important players out on international duty. So that's not ideal. So Palmer. So Rose. See, I don't know why it says these guys are not available for the next. He's a backup normally. So I think Worthington can play over on the right in a pinch. He can. He's 2.5 stars there. Hayfield, Carson. Carson can play on the left. Morgan is more versatile up front. Palmer can play defense, but that's all he can play. Yeah, he's only 1.5 stars. That's not good. Dolan can play through the middle. He's pretty versatile up front, but so is Dennis the Menace. Menace the Dennis. Okay, so I think that's going to be my starting. I think I rested my guys. I rested them for 2 days. The board's going to offer me a new contract. It resumes light training. Okay. When I come over here, it doesn't show that he's like sick or anything. I'm not really sure. They're 16th. We barely beat them last game. They play what, a 4-2-4, 5-3-2. It'd be hard to break them down in the back. Okay, this is where they tend to concede the most goals. This is where they tend to score the most goals. I sure wish I knew how to read this. Oh, so these are all their goals. They score 10 pretty much down the middle. They give up the same down the middle. Set piece goals against 6. Set piece goals scored 2. Low number of set piece goals, high number of set piece goals conceded. I guess we should play then for set pieces. It's already set pieces. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Well, I guess we can go back in and look at opposition instructions. Trigger press the ball is played to, okay. Mark, weaker side, mark, weaker side, okay. The reason I don't apply all advice is because some of the advice is to tackle hard. I guess I could do that and then just check it over here. Because when my guys, even guys that seem to be like okay at tackling, when I have tackle hard selected on a player, it seems like there's a greater than 50% chance that a red card is going to be generated. So I normally just tackle normally. That's the option that I use. Take the training schedule for yourself next week. Make any changes you think might be needed. That's good. Attacking shadow play. Defensive shadow play. Okay. No, we're not going to do a match practice. Why do they schedule this? We have a game here, we have a game 6 days later, and they schedule a match practice during the week. No. Well, my regular players won't be there anyways because I gave them 2 days off. So I think here we're going to do set pieces. Here we could also practice set pieces for our backups. We might be in the game later in the game. How about general possession session? And then this one can be ball retention. I liked in 24 where you could just move these. You could pick it up and grab it and move it. I think that was a nice feature. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, I got to go to the next April. Okay. We're going to go here with a match prep, match review. We're going to go here with a team bonding. Yeah, I know. And I mean, I know they went to a new engine, but that's just a quality of life thing, you know? That's a quality of life thing that you think you would have in any game where you have a calendar. I mean, that you could do that. And they had it in 24. So why would they take it out um, for 26? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, these guys are going to have 2 days off. My stars are going to have 2 days off here. So let's just switch this over to, again, attacking. It's tactical, right? No, it's technical. That is attacking. Make sure it's right. Yeah. Attacking patient. We'll just switch all these over to this day. Attacking direct. Wait. What did I do? Here. Attacking direct. And then attacking wings. And here we want to go to our normal match review. I haven't even looked to see if I can I haven't even looked to see. How come I can't do a oh, because I already have another one in here scheduled, right? Team bonding, okay. Well, then we don't need to do that then. How do I get rid of it? Maybe put it in there again? Oh, none. I got to go to none, right? Or general, physical, rest, I guess? Yeah, okay. Um, do this. I'll do the, cancel that. We'll do the team bonding down here, I guess. Yeah, there's just, I mean, maybe they're like, well, most of the players didn't use that. Okay, well, it's like, that'd be like Google saying, well, most people don't use the copy and paste feature on their calendars for, to move stuff around, because you can, at least on my phone, on my Google phone, it's a Samsung phone, but it's got Android on there. I mean, you can just click on a something in your calendar and just move it on that page. I think if you want to change it to another page or another time or something, you can go in and actually edit it. But if you want to just do it on the same day, you can just click it and drag it to the new time. I mean, it just makes sense to me. Okay, let's go back over here. That's done. See, say loan finishes. What? What? Oh, maybe that's why what's his name can't play either. Because he was a loanee. Well, I wonder if I can get a loanee from. Well, who can play there? I don't think I have anybody that can play over here. Except Carson. I guess Carson's going to be. How about here? Thomas. I guess Rose's loan is going to be expiring too. Maybe that's why he can't play. Where do I see their contract? To, okay, May 30th. Is that our contract with him? Oh, we'll find out, huh? Right. Yeah, it's like I tell my wife, because it seems like every yeah, if they remove all the features that are unique, then it's not a unique game anymore. That's what makes the one of the things that makes the game unique are the unique features. It's like I tell my wife, like with Android, it seems like Android, every apps and the software itself is always getting upgraded. I'm like, you know what? Engineers love to tinker with stuff, and they always want to tinker and change it. It's kind of like in a it's kind of like if you're playing like a factory building game, unless you have like something that's locked in place as far as your own thought process, you're like, well, this is the way it's got to be to get the best efficiency. You're always tinkering with things to see if you can get it to work a little bit better. Right. I don't know. It's SI, obviously to a degree they know what they're doing. Matt Worthington is told how tempers flared in the locker room during our 6-1 defeat against Horsham. Horsham, I think, was ranked 14th. Yeah, I wasn't happy. They've been telling me this all year. Change captains and vice captains. I'd like to offer you a new 1-year contract at $1,300 per week to extend our working relationship together. How much am I making right now? I don't know how to find my own self in here. Oh, my career, right? Yeah. I'm very close with 3 of my best players, 4 of my best players. They offered me an extra 100 a week. I wonder what would happen if I negotiated. I mean, we did win the league comfortably in my first year as the head coach. Well, I have to enter negotiations anyway. People management competent? Well, I guess maybe this is from when I first set up my character, right? Now let's go. How about if I want a little bit more. Here's our initial offer. for 1 year. How about add a bonus? How about if we win the Enterprise National? Ad break ends. I think I'm just going to sit through the ad break because I just started. So, see, I played World of Warcraft for a while, Blessed, and at some point in the game they started what they call a hero class. The first hero class was called a Death Knight, and they were pretty powerful. And so what they did is they just nerfed it. They nerfed it a lot. And then you had special abilities like the Warlock could summon players to their location. And then they kind of got rid of that because mainly you would summon people to your location at the start of a dungeon because you want to get your whole party together so you could start the dungeon rather than having to wait for people to run all the way to the dungeon or whatever. So they could summon people to your dungeon, but then they took that away because then right outside the dungeon they put summoning stones, and you only have like 2 people there that could, if you had 2 of your party there at the summoning stone, they could summon the rest of the people in your party. So that kind of nerfed that ability of the Warlock. And then it just seems like another thing that they nerfed, which made it easier, is that the hunter class had to buy ammunition. They had to have ammunition. They have arrows or bullets or whatever. They had to buy that. It took up a slot in their inventory. And then they just took that away. You didn't need to have ammunition anymore. And it seemed to like take the game from being like this really great, well thought out game. It just kind of brought it down to like a vanilla. All the characters were just becoming vanilla. They're just like, this character's got this ability, this character's got this similar ability, this one's got this similar ability, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah. So for me, yeah, just after a while, it just kind of like, yeah, I stopped playing. Let's see what they say about 1,600 a week. $1,400. How about 1,500? Okay, that's what I wanted. I guess asking for 1,600. I guess asking for 1,600 to begin with was the right move. And oh, they took out the clause. They took that clause out. Okay, I'll take it. Sounds good. I don't got to click on anything else. Oh, finalize deal. Oh, exit talks. Okay. I'm not really sure how this is going to play out. Right now, my payroll is like 26 a week, and I don't have any transfer budget. But they've given me like a big transfer budget, which I can move over into payroll, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll just see how that plays out at the end of the season. Let's see. Torquay board delighted after offer accepted. Supporters are very pleased. So they're upset about the 4-2 loss against Eastbourne Borough, which I don't even remember when that was. But they're not upset about the 6-1 loss from like 3 days ago. All right. Abdominal strain. Give injection, leave to physio, out for 4 to 5 weeks. That's great. He just played. I mean, I think I just played him for like second or third time this season in the 6-1 loss, and he's injured. Decline. Are you happy you got a new contract? No, I'd rather be unemployed. I haven't even looked at these. Maybe I should now that how many games do we have left in the season? We got 5. I need a left back. I need a left back and then I need a center back. "23 years old. Don't have a scouting report. Play right back. I usually have a deep lying playmaker or a defensive midfielder, but I'm not sure what his it looks like he's scouted, but it's not giving me his overall. Okay, here we go. 5-star. Wow. Dreads playing in big matches. Nope. Currently lacks the game intelligence to compete at higher levels. Oh, he's championship. So he couldn't go up to the Premier League. He only wants not very much. He is what, 21? Well, he's only 21. He would probably slot in as our best, maybe even our best forward. Oh, he's really good as a defender too. At that price there. What's his contract like with Hull? A lot of transfer value. Well, let's see. I haven't really used this. Player recommendations list. He's a free agent. Can we scout him? Yeah, because my two starting midfielders, I got to think about this because my two starting midfielders are actually loanees. We have them in on loan. We'll offer him a trial. Center back. I need one of those. Now, I guess, yeah. He can play defensive midfielder. They say he's superb. Let's get him in on a trial. Okay. I just requested him to go on trial, and then I get this screen. That's disturbing. Huh? It says I have 21 recommended players. How do I get to the next one? 21 recommended players. Where are they all? Oh, up here? I don't get this. Why they just all disappeared on me? Okay. Is that a bug or is that a feature or is that just a bug? And it's interesting because I haven't had to use this in a while. And now that I have to use this, I can't use it because it won't let me look at the player list that I was just looking at. Oh, brother. Jason Cook. Looks like our player database is not very good. If this is like the highest ability player right now, I think the first thing I need to do is, oh, I still have 40 days. Maybe it's because the transfer window is closed. The first thing I think I need to do is I need to change our budget for I need to change our budget for scouting. I think I'll wait to do that at the end of the season. I mean, we've already won the league. It's not like I have to go out and find players. Oh, the best Wonder Kids. Of course, Lamine Yamal's on there. Of course, I'm not going to get any of these guys. Recruitment advice. Contract renewals. What if we're going to run a Gegenpress next year? So how much are you going to want a week, Sonny? So blessed. So your star ratings, I know they're comparisons with players on your team, but are they also a comparison to like players players on your team at your level, or does that not matter? Because like I'm going to be getting promoted to the National League. When he gets up to the National League, is he going to be like a 3-star or a 2.5-star? Are these things going to change, or it's always based on other players on the team? What are you now? Okay. You're a regular starter. Okay. How about we just go with regular starter? So this is my GM recommending important player, right? That we treat him as an important player. He wants to play a center midfield. No? Okay. Playing time. Oh, that's already in there. Okay. How about if I do he's going to lock in that he wants to be central midfielder. Okay, so he's making $750 a week. Contract expires. Current ability. Okay, he's happy with that. I'm happy to move on to the stage, and I'm also willing to listen to any modifications willing to propose in order to make your offer more appealing. I would be much more willing to accept any offer with a guarantee of playing in my preferred role. Yeah, but we already got somebody better than you in your preferred role, dude. Compare him with. Yeah, we have two players that are better than you in that role. Matt J is actually plays there because he's the advanced playmaker. Now watch, 2,000 a week, 2,000 a week, 1,600. How about a little extra on the? How about if I sweeten the loyalty bonus? Want 2 years? If you get 25 goals and assists, I'll give you 2K, 3K. How does that sound? But we got to bring this down. How much did he want? 1,600? How about we consider giving you 750? About a how about 10K if we win the league? 9K if we win the league. Let's see. 1-year extension after league games. How old is he again? 23? Optional contract extension by club. Minimum fee release clause. So this means that if a team gives us 210,000, that they will trigger his release clause and they can sign him, I guess, right? Well, he likes it so far. So we did what, 1,200 a week? Like a 500. All right. Who else? Oh yeah, Matt J is definitely an important player for us. But when is his contract up? We still got him for another year. So yeah, let's make him an important player then. Hopefully he doesn't come in and say he's seems like out of all the personalities in the team, and it's kind of weird how you can kind of feel that, but of all the personalities in the team, he seems like the most even keeled. Like, oh, you want to make me an important player? I'm not going to ask you to renegotiate my contract. I'm happy we got promoted. I'm happy with what we're doing. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mary. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, get locked in here. Got those contract negotiations going on, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna figure this out. How to get this guy to sign for me without getting upset. Um, yeah, thanks for following though, Mary. Appreciate it. Let's see. Now let's see. Is he? Where is he in the? Where is he in the squad dynamics? Wants to start more games. Influential players. He's an other player, looks like. He's an important player. He's balanced, but he's an other player. He's not he's not up there with the team leaders, the highly influential, the influential. So we might be able to get away with changing his. Yeah, we're not renewing you. He has no interest in resigning. That's why we shouldn't offer him a new contract. Well, why shouldn't we offer him a new contract? Well, he has no interest in resigning. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I don't need to offer him a new deal yet. He seems to be happy under his Oh, this one skipped over for me. Great. I almost hit continue and went right past it. Well, I can't do any more. I can't do any recruiting because the transfer window's closed. Okay, what do we got? Our youth development is strong. Youth candidates. Look at the potential on these guys. I am going to get all of them. Because we need a left back. He's a left back. He's a left back. I'll just bring all of them in. We're going to need a goalkeeper because the current goalkeeper we have is on loan. Let's bring in all of them. What do I do here? I just click on these guys and say what? Oh, have we already brought him in on trial? Is that what we've done? Because down here it says actions, terminate trials. So are they all in on trial? I mean, these guys are really good too. So are these guys all in on trial then? Is that what this means? Okay. So this guy, I want to terminate his trial. He's not good enough to play. Oh. Now why? So this guy, oh, that's why. He was still clicked on. I can't see the bottom of the screen here. Okay. That's interesting. So if I have the thumbnail all the way up here and I click on actions, well, that's weird. Because you saw where the box wound up over here. So I guess they're all in on trial, right? So Mark, you are 16. So then I sign all these guys to a I guess I sign them after the trial. So Mark, why do they recommend Charlie Dashfield? Maybe because he's a position that we need? Because it seems like they don't recommend all of them. I mean, see, I would go through and go, okay, Prince, James, Dunn, Mark Sanders isn't in there. So they're recommending 1, 2, 3, 4 from the top youth, these guys, and then Mark Sanders must be in the top prospects. But why wouldn't you just do all of the? Why wouldn't you just do all of the Mark Finley, Princewell, James Dunn? So these three right here, they don't recommend us dealing with. I wonder why. I think we. Okay, so what's his current contract? It should show it here, right? It should show what his contract is right here. He is unflappable. Oh, handling the media. I, on the other hand, would be flappable. Fairly good. Transfer status, clubs transfer. Unattached. Hmm. Okay, so I have to assume he's here on trial. So then I will get notified when I'll get notified when the trials are over. So I guess when I was just thinking about this, when that window's open up here and you can see stuff scrolling down, and we're all like, we don't need that window open there because it's just showing me this and this and this. But if you think about it, it's also the game is also processing all of this same kind of stuff for every other team. Not necessarily the news feeds and all that, but every other team has a calendar. Every other team probably has some type of advice that they need to deal with their coaches and stuff like that. So the game's processing all of that for I don't know, plus everything for like 75,000 players that are in my database. So right now he's a 2.5 star center back. So let's compare him with my center backs. He's better than Declan Rose, that's for sure. Declan Rose is actually on loan anyway. So he could come in as a backup. How big is he? He's only 5'10". Nope. Jumping reach, heading, no. I guess I could have found that out before I invited him in on trial, right? He's got 5-star potential. He's pretty pacey. Pretty good stamina. Pretty aggressive. Good passing, good technique. Good on corners. Good work rate, teamwork, off the ball. Okay, we'll see. He's 23. He can play defensive midfield. He also can play up here on top. Can you play defensive midfield? I can maybe train you as a defensive midfielder. Contracts of 15 players are set to expire. For players under 24, if no contract is similar or greater value than their existing contracts are offered before the third Saturday in May, or 4 days after the last match in the season, if later, no compensation will be due if the player signs for another club. Recommend action or mark for your attention. Well, we got to give a new contract to Jordan Young. He's on. He is our top assist guy this year. He has 13 goals, 25 assists. So he has been involved in 38 goal things, whatever they're called. Last year he played in 33 games, 33 appearances, only 10 goals, no assists. So he is definitely blossoming at the age of 26. So, yeah, we definitely want to lock him down. You are an important player. You are going to be immediately, you want to play in your position and role, which is what? You're going to want to play somewhere else, right? You want to play central midfield? I want you to play right where you are. I want you to play right where you are. He wants to play an attacking midfielder left with the role of inside forward. I want you to play attacking midfielder right. I mean, if we look at tactics, Low Everton can play over here. If it's a choice between making you happy and Low Everton happy, I will make you happy. You say you want to play on the left, huh? Is that because you are left-footed? You're better on the right if you're left-footed, my friend. You are better on the right. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, that's my long-term goals. How about a promise of move out of the stage and enter my services developing, but with interest in my services developing elsewhere. Who else is interested in them? Hmm? Why do you want to play? Look at, look at, I'm playing you on the right, okay? You've got 13 goals and 25 assists. The reason that there's interest in your services developing elsewhere is because where I've played you this season, my friend, where I've played you this season. That's, you're left footed, you're better suited on the right. I don't know why you want to go to the left. Well, you had 38 last year. So maybe I can't go up on that. How about if we flip these around? You get 30 goals and assists. I'll give you 9K. You'll get 3K once you get 25. Okay. I mean, you hit 38 this year, so you should be able to hit this mark next year. Minimum fee release clause. We're going to bump that up, my friend. You are worth a lot of money. Relegation release clause. You get relegated, I'll let you go for 750. If you get the top Enterprise National top goal scorer, I'll give you 20,000. I will give you a lot of money for that. But this has got to go down a little bit. How about 3? Let's see. Appearance fee, okay. Unused substitute, seasonal landmark, combined goal and assist. You get 25, I'll give you 3K. You get 30, I'll give you 9K. Minimum fee release clause. In the National League, let's make it 750. I don't know if anybody will willing to pay $1.5 million. There's probably clubs out there that would do that. He probably won't agree to that though. Let's see what he thinks. How about if we go down to 22? You only want 2 years? How about 3 years? How about 6K? I'm happy to give you the 9K. Oh, he locked these in. That's fine. Oh, no. Oh, come on, game. I guess Brown means like this is my last offer. That's what that's what the game should say. This is my last offer. So it looks like we might have lost arguably our best player. I might oh, brother. What do you mean? I gave you this. That's what you wanted. I gave you this. I gave you this. I changed this. I changed this back to 3 years and I just dropped this down a couple hundred. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to. Sorry, Jordan. Jordan Dyer. Again, one of my best players. Offer him a contract. What are you currently, Jordan? You are currently a regular starter. Now he's going to get mad at me. Okay. That sounds good. Now, how much money does he want? He wants 1,300. How about a bigger bonus? How about 3 years? Sure, sounds good. Sure. Jordan. I want him to come back. Denzel, you are a regular starter. I think you should be a regular starter. I want you to play a wing back. Sounds good. $1,400 per week, man. You got to be kidding me. $200, $220, unused substitute, yearly salary raise, promotion raise. Yeah, I'm not giving you that money. How about $1,000 per week? Dude, I'm not giving you 1,400. Okay. Delay, delay, delay. Cody Cook. Delay, 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 delay. All right. Staff contracts. Delay, delay, delay. Clear targets and promises. It's ad start in 7 minutes and 33 seconds. But yeah, so at that point, hopefully I'll see them. And even if I don't, I'm still gonna get up and walk around a little bit. I got this off. There's only 2.5 stars. So we don't pay anything. Okay, Wagner Regency wants to go to. Now, does this mean, I forget, does this mean that we pay 90% or they pay 90%? I think it means they pay 90%, right? We would make a 1.8K contribution or they make a 1.K contribution. And starting in 5 minutes. I forget what this means. And we used to be able to mouse over this and get some information, but no longer. No more tooltip. You either know it or you don't. You either know it or you have to load FM24 back up and see what the tooltip is. Or you go to Google. Player wage percentage. The loaning borrowing club pays the player wage percentage. Okay, they pay 90%. Bogner Regis, accept. He wants to go there. So we're going to accept that one. They're going to pay 90%. The other two clubs are only going to pay 80%. So we'll let that one go. He's playing at a 6.9. Shots per game 18.3. We were as high as 19. Goals per game 2.3. We've hung around this spot for like quite a while. He's the guy that the game wants me to not sign to a new deal. I'm still messing around with that stuff. I wonder how long do I have to wait before I can offer him a new contract? I think May, right? Another month. I still don't like this. You can't click on it there. You can click on it here, but you can't click on it here or here. It just, you should be able to click anywhere inside the box. Oh, great. Jordan Young's time, it could be only as the 3 months remain. His current deal is yet to agree to a new terms. It's not like it'll leave. Oh, come on, Jordan. You're my best player. Tight groin. Clubs only set to release youth players. Never easy to tell a player they no longer have a future in the game. The highest profile names are Daniel Armour, Dylan Thompson, Elijah Upson, James Bailey, and DJ. Central defender, we can invite him in for a trial, right? Let's give him an offer. Goalkeeper, we need a goalkeeper. Why not? We need a central defender. James Bailey. Attacking midfielder. Can you be as good as sure, we need a right back. Ad are starting soon. So as soon as the ad starts. Okay, I'm going to take a break. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Thanks for watching. Go over here. I think that's the best spot. And then go back over here. I'm gonna change something. No, I'll just leave it. I'll change it later. Does anybody know? Am I going to get a chance again? Am I going to get a chance again to renegotiate with Jordan Young, or is he pretty much gone? I don't know why I'm nickel and diming. Why am I nickel and diming my best player, right? Why am I nickel and diming my best player? I don't know. Because I haven't learned yet to not nickel and dime my best player. Bailey snubs him. Thompson. Well, trial contracts, you can evaluate which players you want to offer your youth contracts to. A trial match between your under 18s and youth candidates cannot be scheduled as there is no room in the under 18s calendar. You can make decisions on who to sign based on the recommendations from your youth team staff instead. So this was from Tuesday. That was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was one that I didn't click on. So how long are they on trial with us for? Like a week? It doesn't tell me. Trial contract. So it doesn't say that here. I guess I can give it a little more time. So basically right now I'm going to be playing spoiler. All the teams that I'm playing though, I think are in this middle of the table, so I don't think I can necessarily spoil anybody's season. So am I just going to lose he's 3 stars. The center back, fullback. He can play on the right side. Oh, we haven't really they want us to go back to a high press. And I guess play through. Excuse me. Focus on build up play. So I guess the build-up. I guess the build-up play is so build-up play is coming out of our back, coming out of our end, in possession. So I guess, yeah. Team will take more risks during build-up and be more reluctant to clear the ball and attempt to create chances in the transition after beating the press. Maybe I should do for my first touch is a 9. Dyer's first touch is an 8. Your passing is a 9. Your first touch is an 8. So yeah, I don't think I should play it through maybe play it through the playmaker. But he's better as a box midfielder. I'll play it on the wings like we were doing. Yeah, we're not doing this because I did this last game and we stunk it up really bad. Well, then reduce the amount of additional playing time, Kenny. That's okay because we're going to be loaning him out. €30. How come all they're telling me about is 30-year-olds? They're sending me all this information on all these 30-year-olds. I tell you what, I go through coaches like a hot knife through butter because I'm always getting these messages about new coaches that are ready to sign, like sometimes 2 or 3 a week. I must have like 100 coaches. Crazy. Why was I being so cheap with my best player? I mean, they can't be happy. They can't be happy with me uh, about to lose my best player if that's what's going to happen. Balanced mentality. Down the right side. Lower line of engagement. Now, they told me I should focus on high press. And then they're saying go in hard. And then, so three things that we don't want to do. We're a high pressing team. That's what we do. I don't want to change that because then players aren't going to learn the high press. They want us to start with a lower line of engagement, even though in the build-up to the and approaching the game, they said you should focus on high press. They're telling us now to do a lower line of engagement. They want us to go in hard on players and tackling and get red cards. They want us to shoot from distance and not try to work the ball into the box and get a good scoring opportunity. Okay. We took the one. We said, okay, we'll go down the right-hand side. Declan Rose finishes his loan. Average rating, 2 assists. 225 people responding to your advertise for a Torquay goalkeeping coach. Stop the advert. That's what I need to do on all those. That's probably why. Yeah, here, match preparation. Focus on the high press. And then they're saying, no, you need to do a lower line of engagement. He wants the job. He wants the job. So, yeah. I don't get it. It's just inconsistency in the game. So yeah, they said do a high press and then check that out here. Yeah, tactical advice. Focus on match preparation. Focus on high press. Then over here, they're saying tactical advice. Lower line of engagement, not the high press. I wonder. I wonder. See, it doesn't show those guys are. Are they with the under 18s? Is that where they're training? No. Oh, youth candidates. Okay, here they are. How long do they have? I'm going to offer contracts to all these guys. And then I might have a real under 18s team. I don't have really any information on them yet. It's only been here a couple of days. I'm wondering if Could I get director of football to negotiate contract? Let's see if that'll help. Hopefully it doesn't make him mad. I already told the coach, I'm not interested in signing. Only for I've been able to proceed, allowing me to enter into contract talks with us. He isn't prepared to restart discussion following the previous breakdown in talks. Okay, he's not prepared to restart. It just means he doesn't want to do it now. I understand that. He feels disrespected, maybe. I get it. I'll give him whatever he wants next time he comes in to my office, if ever again. Let's see. What's today? Friday. Tomorrow is the game. Today's the game. Weston Supermare. What was the thing about somebody wanted the job? Somebody wanted the job, it said. Maybe I will have my director of football. He is out. He is a forward. Crosby. He's a right back. Crosby is a forward. Dolan is a forward. So we Dolan up here. My squad is getting kind of thin. Do I have anybody that can play? Yeah, Palmer can play over here, right? No. Worthington can play back here if I need him to. Okay. Okay, nobody get injured, please. Oh, he's back? Are they back from... I didn't even see that. Looks like they're back, right? Mansour's back. Tired, though. Bob Wallace is not tired. So let's keep it like this. So Sam can move up if I need him to. Dyer cannot. I would play Mansour, but he's really tired. His morale's down. Who would come off for him? Dolan, Dennis the Menace, Cook. I think we could take Cook out. Put Mansour up there maybe if we need him. Even though he's a little tired. Now we'll see what happens. Go to match. Well, let's look at the opposition instructions. I need to add trigger press. Oh yeah, we always have to do our trigger press on the goalkeeper and show him onto his weaker foot. These guys are not very strong, so we're going to tackle them normally. Show them onto their weaker foot. Luke. He's not that strong either, so we're going to tackle him normally. Show him onto his weaker foot. James Waite is the top goal scorer. He is 5'6". That's a big man, little man. Nope. So we want them to go outside. Sam Pearson. Always trigger a press on him. Then James Waite. Actually, you know what? We're not going to trigger a press on him because he looks kind of elusive. He likes to dribble a lot, so I don't want to trigger a press on somebody who wants to dribble too much. Waite's got 14 goals. Trigger a press on him. Tackle him normal, just not in the box. Gosh, I'm already, 2 hours into the stream. This is my first match. I see a marked improvement. Make a difference. Where's my other? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Where's my other winger? Oh, there's Matt. Okay. Yeah. So I got these guys on the wings and then Matt's in the center. I thought he'd be up here with the forwards. Ahead of the defensive midfielders, right? Okay, so tactics. We want to out of possession. We want to trap them outside. Okay. No shots yet. One shot, Young. Long shot. Got one shot on goal, and it is not a long shot. Okay. Ooh, a speculative effort, to be sure. Testing mic. Let's boost this up a little bit since I don't really talk that loud. Okay, Jay's got the ball. Get out of the way, ref. A speculative effort, to be sure. Got 5 shots on goal. Or 5 shots, 6 shots. 3 on target. Four long shots. Nice, nice, nice. Sonny Go Fish from Jordan Young, our best player. That is his, 24th assist of the season? And I didn't want to give him $2,400 a week? What was I thinking? What a shot by Sonny Go Fish. At least we have Sonny Go Fish locked up for the next couple of years. That partnership is so important to our team. Nice. Looking for the pass? Looking for the pass? Ooh. Is that Young who took the shot? Shot right at him. 9 shots, 4 long. That's what I was going to look at to make sure that we're discouraging long shots. Can't stop them from shooting long. They just won't. They just won't not shoot long. Doesn't matter if we train not shooting long. I mean, I like that we had 11 shots, but I didn't like more than half of them were long shots. I like the possession. Opponent passes per defensive action. So this means, again, what I'm so embarrassed every time I do this because I always got to look it up. I just pin it to my... Opposition passes per defensive action, key soccer analytics metric measuring a team's pressing intensity. A lower OPPDA means more aggressive pressing, fewer opponent passes before a defensive stop, while a higher indicates less intense pressing or vulnerability to being played through, often calculated in the opponent's half using actions like tackles, interceptions, or fouls. Oh, it divides the number of passes the opponent makes in this zone by the number of defensive actions, tackles, interceptions, fouls, challenges the pressing team performs. Low means the team is pressing hard. High means the opponent can complete many passes easily before the pressing team acts. I want to copy this and maybe get it into a get it into like a WordPad or something? Notepad? So 29 passes before we take a defensive action from them, 30 passes from us before they make a defensive action. So that's telling us that our pressing is not being very effective. Because this is what they're... I'm happy with the number of shots on target, even though most of them have been long shots. So they're letting us play through basically with the 30 passes before defensive action. How do my guys look? Young's having a great game. He's calm. Come back into my office, son. I'll give you what you want. Not having a great game. So now we're doing the mid block. We're dropping off more. Bob Wallace. Or no, this is it Joe Bob? It is Joe Bob. He's usually better than that. They scored in the first minute of the second half. Drive in, drive in, drive in. No? It's a long highlight. Matt J comes in and scores. Nice cross by Denzel. I should put his name up there so I can. Nice. And Young's right there to celebrate with him. I mean, how long should I wait before I ask him to renegotiate his contract again? Can I praise him? I shouldn't have, because they were happy. Didn't react well to that last. See if you can still score a goal, though, even though you didn't react well. Oh, oh, that's a sniper goal right there. The keeper didn't have time to get back. Keeper didn't have time to get back in his net, and Young just nails it right in the corner there. So that's what, 14 goals for him this season, 24 assists, 38 goal contributions. He punches it out. Jay finds Young, and he's not quick enough getting back in. And he just gets it. I'm going to praise him now. Can I praise him? Okay, most of them are happy again. Joe Bob Wallace is not happy. Oh, hit the post. Crossbar. Hey, get it moving. Get the counterattack moving. If you wish to make a change, I do wish to make a change. Pretty tired. He's complacent. That's just great. Okay, who's not having a great game? Low Everton, not so much. Dryer, not so much, but Dryer does not like getting subbed off. Can Dolan come on for Low Everton? He can. Would you like to play attacking midfielder? Inside wing, okay, you can play that. Anybody else want to come off? Do I have anybody that can come on for Falston? I don't think I do. Do I? Carson, okay. Let's make those two changes right now. Looked motivated. Looked pensive. Pensive, like he's like, can I really have an impact in this game? Coach says I can. Okay, they got a corner. Okay, so he made the changes because the ball went out. Go, Worthington. Go, go, go. All the way. Go all the way. Go all the way. Give it to Young. Cross it to Young. He knows what to do with it. Was that a tip in from Young? Did he tip it in? That's 2 goals for Young today. That was not a good corner. And I don't think we're going to see any more of that highlight. Hello. Can I change the camera view? Hello. So he got the rebound, looks like. I wonder if that would be different if we replayed it in after the game. Worthington. Oh no, here we go. Dyer fell asleep there. Yeah, Dyer just falls asleep. But who is marking Guthrie? Find some space? What do you mean? He found like half the field. He didn't find some space. He found like an acre of land. He's thinking about opening up a garden plot down here next year. That's a corner. See if we can get a corner highlight. Nope. Okay, who wants to come off? Struggling. They suggested I put him on. My assistant manager suggested, yeah, put him on. It'll be fine. Oh, brother. He wants to come off. Worthington can come back here, and then Palmer could come on for Worthington, I believe. Or actually, and Jay is tired, so he'd bring Hayfield on for Jay. Worthington can play back here. And then Palmer can only play Dyer can only play there. No, he can play there too. Okay. Oh, no, he can't. It says here he could. Oh, it's white. Okay. He can play up here. And then we'll bring Palmer on. Carson. And then who's my last one? How's Falston doing? He's tired. 683. Young's playing at a 9. Sonny's playing well. Falston's playing okay. Okay, so let's go to out of possession. Something like that, out of possession. And everybody happy in possession. No nonsense center back. Yeah, I don't want any nonsense out of you, Palmer. Looked pensive. 18 shots. How many of those shots are long shots? I bet you about 9, 7. So roughly half. Is our Opta changed any? No. So we aren't pressing as much. It looks like they're pressing. Opposition low, the team is pressing hard. High, the opponent can complete many passes easily before the pressing team acts. So it looks like they are getting through us, but we're not getting through them very well, even though the score's 4-2. Let's see. 84th minute. Nice save. Young gets the ball. He runs with it. Run with it. Run with it. Hayfield takes it inside. Nothing happens there. Okay, 5 minutes of extra time. Get another goal here. We gave up 6 in the last game. See if we can score 6 in this game. Worthington's been really active today. It's really good. Dolan gets the ball. He crosses it in. Oh, he got tripped. Ref, he got tripped. Ref, he got tripped in the box. What are you talking about? Here it is. Nope. Young runs after it hard, even though I messed up his contract negotiations. Oh, get back, Palmer. Get back. Nice save from Bob Wallace. Very handy, timely save. And that's the match. 20 shots, 11 on target, 9 off target, or 9 long shots. Cannot stop them. We had 2.76 XG and we scored 4, so that's great. Headers 1, tackles 1, fouls. We had more possession, distance covered. Final third passes 115, almost double. Progressive passes pretty even. Be nice for a tooltip right here, right? Instead of just a acronym. So this got better for us. But yeah, it'd be nice, instead of the acronym, to put a tooltip there. Young, I mean, look at that. Slap in the face, right? Slap in the face. Coach, whack. You think I'm not worthy? I beg to differ. beg to differ. Let's see what time is it? 12:38. Maidenhead secured a playoff spot. We're still 26 points ahead of them. Oh, yeah. You can't click on that. SI, I got a simple one for you. If you're not going to let us close this window, then take the X away. Right? Right? Yeah, he's played really well. Maidenhead secure playoff spot. Torquay dominance turns victory. And Classy Young stellar for Torquay. Let's see how he feels about me. He still loves me. Am I still an important person in his life? He's fairly professional. Who's like the important people in his life? No plans for the future. Favorite personnel? Me. I'm very close to them. He must have been really disappointed. I would think that would be written into the game. See, Mansfield want him. I got to renegotiate his contract, I hope. It's Friday. Got another match in 2 days. I mean, come on, game. It's the end of the season. Give me a break. I'm going to rest my starters here for 2 days. And then after that, we got a match in 4 days. I mean, so I got to rest them now. Yeah, let's rest them. So I don't think it gave me an option to didn't give me an option. It didn't give me an option last week to praise them for their training. I don't know why. Yeah, this is my squad till the end of the season, I guess. These guys are still here. Do we know how long they're here for? Enjoy being at the club. Oh, he's a supporter of Torquay. That's cool. But it doesn't tell me how long that they're going to be here. He's only 5'9". It's not tall for a goalkeeper. He's gonna grow though. He's gonna have a growth spurt. Ads are gonna be starting soon. He's up to 41 goal involvements. Okay, here's a training review. So I just did that. Just did that. Oh, wow, I've got a lot of guys. Daniel is balanced personality, so he should take this okay. Dude, you want to go out on loan. You want to go out on loan, but you're not training very well. Crosby wants to go out on loan. He's not training very well. Better make up for it. Well, if you don't go out on loan, we'll just wind up cutting you. Yep, you haven't been good enough. That's why I haven't been playing you. Now, what does the calendar give me? Okay, Benjamin trial finishes, armor trial finishes, squad planner update. Ads starting soon. So when the ads start, I'm gonna get up and go for a walk. And then have about another hour. And the ads have started, so I'm gonna take a break and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go back over here and go back over here. All right. Why did I nickel and dime him? Oh, got it. Key findings. We scored from none. I wanted to say we scored from none of our long shots, I would think. We're getting a good number of touches of the ball in the opposite penalty area. We scored 1 of 8 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. It says we took 9, didn't it? So maybe it should say we scored from 1 of 9. Maybe that line of code is subtracting the 1 from the 9 to give us 8 here. Yeah, see, the game stats said, the match report said we had 20 shots. 11. Well, let's go back to it. "20 shots, 11 on target, 9 long range." So this is wrong. This is wrong. We scored from 1 of 9 shots attempted, from 3 of 11 shots attempted from inside the penalty area. So this is wrong. These calculations are wrong right here. Awanakot. Nice. He signed a new deal. "19th. Formation, in possession, out of possession. So it'll be tough to break down again. High press. Okay. High press and focus on build up play in possession. So let's go to tactics. High press. I think generally speaking, these revert back to like this. They revert back to what you normally play, I guess. And we're going to try to play through the press. Okay, let's go opposition. Instructions. Play all advice. Okay, we're not tackling anybody hard. Scott Wilson? You're only 5'10", so we're gonna have you go outside. Oh, let's see. Instructions out of possession. We're gonna trap you outside. Okay. We already did that. Once I just looking at opposition instructions, we already accepted all of those. Attacking midfielder 6 and 5'8". We're gonna tackle you. Show you on your weaker foot because you are the top goal scorer. Ethan Hull. Scott Wilson, you are the most assists. So we want to tackle you easy maybe? But we're going to press you and we're going to mark you. Ethan Hull, most dribbles. So I don't think we want to tackle you. We don't want to trigger a press on you. We can tackle you. You are what? Not very strong, not very big. So we're always going to press the goalkeeper and show him onto his weaker foot. Holly, you're 6'1". Jack, you're 6'3". 6'1". 6 foot. Only playing one midfielder in defense. Louis. I'll tackle you. Mitch. Right tackle you. Passing's a 9. Passing's a 10. Passing's a 9. Jordan, you are what? 6 foot. Pretty strong. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing super. The game's just rubbing my face in it, isn't it? I'm rubbing my face in it. It's mentality. They concede a lot of long shots. Well, you know what? I don't have to change that long shot thing to encourage long shots because my players take long shots anyways. Let's play down the left side. Okay. Now, play a lower line of engagement. What instruction? I believe this instruction. Replace this instruction with the name of the instruction. I believe whatever the instruction is would help prevent the opposition from creating chances in the box. Instead of just saying this instruction. Because I don't want to just blindly accept, oh yeah, just do it. Do whatever you want, Mike. And then it wants us to go in hard on all of our tackling. They're much better than we are. Okay, so don't play for set pieces. Did I already have that set? Yeah, see, I just clicked on it to accept it, and it didn't accept it. Okay, that's a bug. What's this? Transfer activity. We already accepted this offer, right? Yeah, we already accepted it. Oh, let's reject these. He wants to go to Bognor Regis. He said so himself. Every time you click out of this screen, I don't like this. Every time you click out of the messages feed screen to go to another screen, it it progresses the red bar or the red that you've read it. It progresses that up the list. I haven't read this yet, but it's clicked. It's marked as it's being read, and I haven't read it yet. Yeah, see, I was on this screen, and this one was not highlighted yet as being read, and now it is. That's a bug. Fix it. I mean, I'd rather have them fix the bugs that are currently in the game than work on adding, like we were talking about before, adding features like being able to drag, like in your training, being able to click and drag stuff around like you could do in 24. I'd rather have them fix bugs like this first. Because we were here and now it's already highlighted this one because I clicked out to the training screen, and then it highlighted this one, or it's already said I've read this one, the two check marks there, because I went out to the training screen again, and I haven't even read this one yet. Can I sign him now? I thought the transfer window was closed. We do need his. See, I don't understand this either. It's like, oh, it does say 5 stars, okay. But over here it says 4 stars. It says 5 stars here. Report from who? Coach's report is 4.5 stars. If you click here, it says 5 stars. Well, let's approach him to sign him. Let's see what his upsides are. What's his career been like? Leighton Orient, total appearances, not many. Not great. Leighton Orient is what? They're in Sky Bet League One. Reading, Sky Bet League One. So he'd probably be good. Well, up to Sky Bet League One. It was Man United. He made 6 appearances for Oldham. We're in League Two. Scored a goal. Not bad. Well, let's approach him to sign him, see what he wants. Again, I want to go back out though and see. Can we compare him? He's only 23. He's only a half a star under these guys. Hmm. Well, let's see what he wants. Probably be a regular starter. No. 1,200 a week? Dude, are you kidding me? We get a shutout? Shutout bonus? I'll give you 200. I would love tooltips down here. Yeah, I'm not giving you 1,200 a week though. Can I see what your last contract was? He's been unattached since January. Dreads playing in big matches. That's something I think that's why we didn't consider signing him. I'll increase your loyalty bonus to 3,500. Okay, let's see what happens with him. I don't like that he doesn't like playing. He dreads playing in big matches, but maybe I should just wait. Center back, 3.5 star potential. Right now he's playing for who? Enfield Town? Who are in Enterprise South 11th? You have to be a transfer though, right? Is he on a... He's probably on the short list. We'll just let him go. Six five, but he's only got an 8 strength. Interesting. So, what we were going to do, we're not supposed to do set pieces, right? Because, yeah, keep the ball in play. Keep the ball in play, okay. What type of crosses, though? Low crosses? All right, let's see. Team shape. Who's on the bench? Okay, so we have Bob Wallace in goal, Alston, Ice Cream Dyer, and Denzel. Should I change him to Denzel? Because it's really hard to. Denzi. It's really hard to spell his last name or to pronounce his last name. We got Jedi and Worthington in midfield. Low Everton, Jay Young across the attacking midfield, and then Sonny Go Fish is in the side again. Doing pretty well as far as match fitness. That's all right. He scored in the last game, so I don't think we need to worry about his match fitness, his sharpness. Gosh, how many times do I have to click on these things to get it to work? I want you to give us the edge in attack today. Okay, so basically, they're telling us that we need to do all these things with this guy. Seabins. All right, gives the ball back to us. Nice passing, nice passing. Oof, another long shot. Young thought it was in, but it wasn't because it was a long shot. All right, comes out to catch the ball. That's what I like to see. He was offside, wasn't he? Ooh, Young on the counterattack. Nice. Brilliant save by Binns to turn it wide. Jay lines up the corner, and it headed in. Jordan Dyer, nice. How did that come about? Oh, Dyer was just right in front of goal. And Jedi headed it down, and Dyer just knocked it in. Can't praise him yet, though. Seabins. Like to see an interception there. We were pressing, which is good. Oh, you just let him right over. What was that? The ball went right over your head. That was a little scary. Let's see how many long shots we have. Only one? No, five. 5 from 11. But the other 6 shots are on target. Of course, one of those long shots could be on target also. Get a nice cross in here. I'll give it to Young. Back to Jay. Ooh, not far away at all. But it was a long shot. Another long shot. You don't see that very often in a highlight where one of your players heads it back to your keeper. Jay's got the ball. He's going to cross it. To who? Who was that? Worthington? Yeah, that was Worthington. Taking a shot from the top of the box. I mean, if you look down here, though, as far as their sharpness goes, it's really holding 40 minutes into the game. Nice pass. He just busts in. That's a corner. Are we going to get a corner highlight? No. 17 shots. The team loves to shoot. They love to shoot. It's like they love to shoot like threes in the NBA in basketball. They love that long shot. That was a whistle highlight. Oh, 3 shots. They've got 1.02 xG. Headers won. We've won more headers, even though they have the heading advantage, is what our assistant coach said. So maybe we should start playing for set pieces. Just under 7. 8 long shots from 17. That's 50%. 248 passes completed. Final third pass is 88. 4 times. 3 times the progressive passes. Ball share, crosses completed. Oh. So these are both kind of low. So that means we're able to break through their press. They're being able to break through our press at about the same consistency. So let's change one thing. We're going to try to play for set pieces because we're winning headers. I was behind him. He just let it go. How do I encourage here? C-bins. Okay, Jay gets it to Young. Is it offside? No, it's not offside. That's number 2. That's the 3rd goal in the last 2 games. Young give and go. Give and go with Sunny Go Fish. Very nice. Look like they're playing a mid or a low block. Sonny Low Everton comes in with the cross from Denzel. Denzi, as I like to call him. Surges past Beardmore and trims him. Trims his beard. And Beardmore's like, I am so tired. I've played like 5 matches in the last 3 days. Beardmore is running up and down the field quite a bit with Denzel. I don't know what Beardmore's pace is like. He only got 9 stamina. And he's only, from what we can see, he's 21 years old, but he's only like 1-star ability. Another highlight for us. Just wide. That was a corner, actually, a corner highlight. Don't see those very much. Let's see if anybody needs to be taken off. Seabins. Oh, come on, guys. Control the ball. Yeah, control the ball and then move it up the field. Don't just keep heading it out. Passing the ball around very nicely, very efficiently. Let's see. Is that Low Everton taking the kick? Oof. Who was that? Go Fish? Jay's complacent, huh? Everybody else is having a great game. Let's bring Hayfield on. They're all complacent. That's great. Let's give Carson some time on the field. Coming off the bench, they're both complacent. Well, maybe your teammates can say, "Come on, come on." Appeared inspired, seemed motivated. Good. See, this is what we're normally used to in our games. A lot of shots, a lot of passing, a lot of possession. Used to get him the ball right away. Got to get him into the game. Same with Hayfield. Oh. That was a weird one, wasn't it? It's weird. That was a weird text box here for the highlight. Probably should have paused it there to stop and read it. Though it probably would have disappeared on me anyway. Wouldn't have done me any good. 20 minutes till ads. So close, Alves. Would have preferred to stay on the bench. Displaying little emotion. Little emotion. You're the worst performers in this game. Who's tired? Low Everton's really tired. You are really tired. So I think we got to do what we did last game. Bring you up here, bring you up here, bring you in here. Who do I have to go on? Low Everton. Dolan can play over there. He's tired. We'll put Low Everton over there. Dolan in over there. Intact with a result. Nice pass. Woo! What a pass from Dreyer, one of our center backs. Disallowed goal, offside. Okay. But that was still a nice pass. So I don't know if he was offside or if Sonny Go Fish was offside. Who was that? Dolan intercepts the ball, actually tackles the ball, steals it. Okay, coming up through the middle. Oh, man, bad shooting. Gotta look for a certain goal. I didn't shout, did I? Gotta praise. Praise my guys. You're up by 3. You're all really happy. Which they should be, because I'm their head coach. The 2 guys that came on, they're not too excited about being out there. Nice save. I think that was a save, wasn't it? Barcelo. Nice. Bob Wallace caught that? He caught that. I thought I saw the ball go over the net, go over the goal, but I guess not. Young gets on it. Young strides up the field, those long strides. Callum Dolan set up again by Jordan Young. That's got to be close to closing in on 30 assists for the year for him. Gosh, I've got to get him back. All right. 4-0. Sorry guys, we're not easing up on you. $30 shots, 15 on target. Only 12 long shots. 12 long shots. 3.57, so we're what, 0.43 above XG on our goal scoring. 11 corners, headers, 38. Did we score on a header? Can't remember. Let's see. Passes completed. Final third passes, 3 times the number of final third passes, twice the number of progressive passes. Let's see. 452 passes, 85% completion. That was a good win for us. Dominant win for us. Can't close that. Again, Young is stellar. Can I talk to him about a contract? It's been about a week, right? Can I talk to him about a contract yet? Well, at least this stuff isn't read out anymore. All of the things were basically read out. It had the whole contract thing that we had discussed, and it was all read. So at least it's not that way anymore. I mean, yeah, look at this year: 27 assists, 43 goal contributions, goal involvements. He's just the best player. He's going to be the best player in the league this year. But he wants to play. He wants to play on the left. He's right-footed. Left-footed, but he wants to play on the left as an inside forward. I'm playing him on the right as an inside forward because he's left-footed. I guess when you've got a player that good, I mean, when someone's a natural at both positions, say I agreed to do this here, but then during the season I'm like, you haven't been up to par what you were last year. How about we move you over to the right? One, two, three, four. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then tomorrow we're gonna rest him for 2 games. So we're gonna go here. So Tuesday we have to rest him. Crowd of 1,400 saw Hampden and Richmond's 2-1 defeat against Maidenhead, a result which confirmed Hampden and Richmond's relegation to the regional premier divisions. Okay, Tuesday. Let's rest our starters. Let's get this next game in. Probably could. He gets a new 2-year contract, 1.2K per week. Appearance fee, recruitment focus update. Dyer wins new 2-year Torquay deal, 1.2 per week. Let's see, key findings. Positions close to the penalty spot. That's why I don't want you guys doing long shots. Yeah, we scored none of our 13 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. That's why you don't take long shots. Torquay players named in Enterprise National League South Team of the Week. Where can I highlight this? Okay, the guys that I just offered new contracts to. Extend the loan until when? Because he's not for sale. Okay, let's just do it. I don't know what that's going to entail. Sure. If we can. Let's see. Additional fees add. Fee none. Make Norwich an offer. No. He's one of our most important players. He is better than this. He hasn't scored in a while. He's got 28 goals this season, 5 assists. What's that? POM. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, we signed him to a new contract. He's an important player. I'm not going to knock him down. Okay, so where are these guys as far as see, I think I should be offering all these guys youth contracts. He's only 5'9". The last time it said he was 5'10". Come on, game. It said he was 5'10". Is there another goalkeeper in here? Oh, you know who I wanted to look at? I wanted to look for what's his name? Where's my short list? This guy. Can I get him in somehow on something? How about a transfer then? Okay. See next. So recruitment, didn't it tell me up here? Yeah, 33 days left on the transfer window. That's where I saw it before. Only 2 stars. Potential 5. 3 stars now. How old is he? He's only 18. Five-star potential. Only play in one position. Tendency not to get stuck in rough challenges. Peripheral figure in the squad. Could train him for left back maybe? Also? So when I did this before, and clicked on compare, it brought up my center backs and compared them with him. He's a free agent, right? He's a youth. Let's see if we want to sign him to a youth contract. $3.1? Oh, come on, game. He's 18 years old. I mean, the best player in the league, in the division, only wants like 2.4K per week. Oh, now he wants to change his salary. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. He's 2.5 stars. Let's see. It's pretty pacey. I have somebody there now, though, who could... I don't know why this isn't coming up down here. He's been on trial with it. Leave the club and join Wagner Regis. Now be completed. Accept it. Okay. Score some goals. How about that as a target? I think I might have enough time just to go through the next... Victor Makalski, top goal scorer. He's only 5'3". Let's tackle him. Show him onto his weaker foot. Press him and mark him. Okay, Jordan, you are 6'4", so it's big man, little man. Now we could probably still funnel you outside. Weaker foot. How about if we tightly mark you also? Tyrese Dice. You are where? You're not in the team. Okay. Keep an eye out for you. 5'9", 6'1", 6'6", 5'7". So probably either side would be able to go up and down. 5'10", 5'9". So we can tackle these guys also. Show them onto their weaker foot. Tackle you. Weaker foot. Harvey. Tackle you. Onto your weaker foot. My guy's coming along. Game is 4 days. Okay. Turkey trials finish. Oh, this is the one where they say you can't loan a player for 2 seasons in a row or whatever. 95. Additional fees. Transfer value is 6 to 60,000. They want 95. I'll give you the 60. If we win the National League, I'll give you another 15K. Win the FA Cup. That's 30. That's 90,000 right there. Oh, great. How long is he out for? He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. He's out for the rest of the season. Let's see. Trials finished. Mark, let's go back. I might not get to that game. Mark, we'll take you on. Did I already talk to you about him? Finley Crane. This might get us into a actually having an under 18 team that can compete. He's only 15. He wants 370 a week, 250 a week. Nope. Only wants 1 year. Nope. Appearance fee, sure. I'll give you 250 a week. Didn't need to do that, right? No, reset. Fine. 16 years old. Future prospect. Okay. He wants. Now, why are their salaries going up? They're talking to each other, right? Yeah, this is how much I got. Those guys went for 290. He doesn't train very well, looks like. He wants 140 per week. Very sensible. Very sensible young man. That's the kind of guy I like to talk to. So basically what we're trying to do right now is we're just trying to build a under 21 team. You know, 150 per week, get none of this. Get appearance fee, shutout bonus, unused substitute. Okay, I don't see why you need a shutout bonus. Okay. Very sensible young man. Nope, you're not getting that. You just had guys come in here with cancel negotiations. See you later, kid. Chris, you're just not good enough. You're a future prospect. You want $400 a week. No. That is the message that I've got to go pick up my daughter from school. Contract length, 1 year. How about a loyalty bonus? Give you, what, 300, 150, 200? Nope. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. And I'm not giving you 300 per week. No. I offered 250, right? So 260. You're not getting that much, kid. About 275. Because I like you, kid. How about a goal bonus? You're a striker, right? How about a goal bonus? Score some goals. Show me how good you are, kid. 20 goals, 3K. And go back to the 250. No, you're just stuck on that 320, aren't you? Nope, not going to happen, kid. 275. I think that's the highest I was going to go. 275. Yeah. Cancel negotiations. I'm not giving you that much, kid. So these guys know. That's good. So how many did we sign? Or how many are we trying to sign? Jordan Young is out probably till the end of the season. So that means who's coming in? Dennis the Menace. Young, you're going to be out for a while. So who are we going to pick instead of you? Who's going to come into the side instead of you? Cook? Thomas? Thomas is... He's a right back, yeah. How about Xavier Jones? Dolan Hayfield. Where's the menace? Oh, that's who's starting. Okay. Okay, that's going to do it for me. It is time to go pick up my daughter from school. So what does the schedule upcoming look like? It looks like this. We have 3 games left: Slough, Hemel Hempstead, and Tonbridge. So we have lost how many? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 league games. Doop. We've lost 4 league games. We're on 109 points, still 26 points ahead of Maidenhead. They have guaranteed themselves a spot in the playoffs. The teams that we play next are towards the bottom of the mid-table and bottom of the table. But yeah, let's go back to here. Let's try one more time. See if he might be interested in negotiating with us, because I'm just going to basically give him whatever he wants. Okay. You are a star player. You are a star player. Okay. Okay. Goal bonus. That sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. I'd like to raise this a little bit. Maybe 375. 20 goals. 15 goals. That sounds reasonable. Let's see. I just changed one thing. I will pay you $2,600 per week. You are worth it. You're going to be the highest paid player at the club. You want $250? Finalize the deal. How about 275, 300? Okay, let's see what he says. He's out for the rest of the season. I just gave him the farm pretty much, but I've been through this before with other players like Aaron Jarvis in my first season. Second season, maybe he scored 35 goals and I didn't pay him and I regretted it because he just sat on the bench at another club. We did get another player in that scored like 25 to 30 goals that season, but I could have gotten the other player in and paid Jarvis and had goal scoring strikers. Okay, so that's going to do it for me, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I got to get going. Got to go pick up my daughter after school. And so wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time, possibly tomorrow around 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time here in the United States. Thanks for watching and have a great day, everybody.